This is Matt with Hologram Electronics, and today I'm going to talk to you about Microcosm's Hold Sampler. Microcosm's Hold Sampler is a unique feature that takes a recent segment of your playing and sustains the resulting effects infinitely. So how does it work? As Microcosm is sampling your incoming signal, it collects buffers or segments of audio to process. Microcosm's presets resample these segments in different ways to achieve the most musical result. Let's take a look at how Microcosm processes the same phrase through two different presets. First, we'll take a look at ARP A. With activity all the way down, it repeats the most recent sample of audio, but as you turn the activity knob up, it will introduce more samples to the arpeggiating pattern. Tunnel B, on the other hand, will only process the most recent sample regardless of where the activity knob is. So when I engage the hold sampler, it will just reprocess that infinitely. However, if we return to ARP A, we hear it looping an arpeggiating pattern of the recently sampled sounds. Even though Tunnel B was sustaining the most recent sample, other samples exist in the buffer when the hold sampler is engaged, which is why the other notes are still present in ARP A. As this demonstrates, you can scroll from preset to preset while the hold sampler is active to experiment with Microcosm's effects. This is actually a really good way to get to know the pedal, and I learned a lot from it just by using the hold sampler. By default, the hold foot switch is set to toggle so that when I press hold and release, it remains holding the sample, and then to deactivate it, you press it again. But if you enter global configuration, move this repeats knob, and move this white cursor over to the second bar and press in the preset selector, the hold sampler is only active so long as the foot switch is depressed. Overall, the hold sampler is a super cool way to create complex patterns and drones that sit underneath your playing by reducing the mix knob on Microcosm. When the hold sampler is active, what you're playing into the pedal is not getting put into the buffer that Microcosm is processing, and your dry signal just passes through unaffected. So I'll play one phrase, engage the hold sampler, and just mess around with some different presets.